that women have no problem telling a man exactly how they feel. Men don't take it in. And then they complain about, oh, it's nagging, or, yeah, it's just nagging to them and they don't want to hear it. And then that's how more problems start. Like, honestly, the problems in my relationship, my previous relationship, was repetitive. It kept being the same problem because it wasn't solved.
What's the problem? He was worried about you cheating on him. You cheated on him already.
No, I never cheated.
Well, what was the issue? Because you're trying to keep it. There was a problem that you're not saying because you gave me a little tidbit that you know that you did some things too.
I didn't do anything.
You didn't do nothing?
No.
That's not possible.
He had a kid.
Okay. And
I don't. So it's just like when you're dealing with baby mama drama and he doesn't understand and he's not being supportive of, like, I wasn't one of those girlfriends that's like, fuck your baby mother and like curse her out and, like, trying to be problematic. I wasn't that. I was trying to keep the peace and, like, you and your baby mother, y'all need to build and y'all need to have a good connection.
What was the issue?
Because the issue was, I don't know, I think the issue was a little bit of his baby mother and his family both.
Is he young too? Like you?
No, I'm 24, he was 30.
He's still young 29. Too. Like when you're 29, you're 24, you're still trying to work it out. When I had my daughter, I actually was really young too. And I took on a whole lot of pressures, and there was a lot of women that I dealt with that didn't really get the fact that I had a daughter and I was young, and the type of demands that my baby mother put on me. See, she put me in a corner. Oh, if you dating these women, I'm going to take you to court. You're not going to see your kid. So we deal with a whole lot of mental drama that our counterpart doesn't get until they have their own kid. And I'm just going to say this, because I was with a girl that gave me grief. Oh, she's going to be all right. I grew up without my father. She's going to be okay. But I didn't deal with it like that.
She expected you to not be a dad?
I'm not saying that, but she was trying to get me to not feel guilty about not seeing my daughter as much as I wanted to see her.
So
saying that she's going to be, let me just finish, right? I'm just saying just the different pressures that come from not saying that you're doing that, right?
Yeah.
But when that type of thing occurs, it's a mental thing that goes on when you really want to be a good father, that you don't want these other women, meaning the baby mothers, to affect what I got going on with somebody like if I was dealing with you. But it does, because I can't tell you everything that's going on because we're still getting to know each other. So that could cause a big gap in the communication that we have because, like I said, men don't want to say, yo, they don't want to cry because of their kid. They don't want to tell you that they feel this way because of their kid because they don't want to be depicted as weak. And sometimes that causes a big friction between the person that you really like. So I understand what you're saying. Dealing with the kid was a hard thing, but he could be in like a learning process too.
I think he was, and I'm not against that. Like, I think that every part of life you learn as you go, but it's a little bit different because I was like more on the supportive side. Like, I wouldn't deal with a guy who has a kid and not tell him, like, you should be there for you. I shouldn't even have to tell you that. Like, you should just know, like, be there for your kid. And he was 100% that. Like, he was always there for his kid. His kid came first, and I supported that 1,000%. But the problem was his baby mother always having something to say negatively about me. I didn't like that, and I didn't like that he didn't stand up for me when it came to things like that. So that's where I feel like the issues came apart along.
He might have had a problem with doing that because it was going to cause another problem with her.
But why?
Because don't nobody want to hear that. If a woman is still really loving the man that they don't have anymore, all you're trying to do is keep peace. Yeah. See, I'm married now, right? Okay. When I first was with my wife, my baby mother caused me a lot of trouble. She wasn't trying to hear it until she saw it in her face. I had my daughter there. I said, yo, we need to get out of here because we need to get to your mother on time. They was laughing, joking, playing around. I said, yo, don't do that because y'all don't know what I go through. Okay? We pulled up on them. She went crazy. They saw what I went through. They apologized to me, and we never had a problem about my baby moms again.
If you the bro, you're always going to be the bro. You're not going to be, well, for me, you're not going to be a romantic partner. I'm not going to cross that line because I just don't want to ruin our friendship. And I think that that's what everyone should, like, you know, live by.
Why would any man want to be friend zoned by a pretty woman? Tell me that. Explain that to me. Why would he want to be your bro? What's the advantage of that?
It's crazy that you say that because, like, I just met a guy and he was like, obviously my intentions aren't to be your friend. Like, I want a little bit more. And I'm just like, I don't look at that guy as that. I don't know. I think that if we hit it off and we're vibing and we enjoy each other's conversation and we enjoy each other's company, why do it have to just be a dating scene? Why does it have to be exclusive or sex or anything?
Nobody said exclusive. We talking about sex. We didn't say exclusive now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, if there's a pretty female, a man don't want to be friend zoned by a pretty female. They not
will
doing
be,
that.
though.
You think he will be, but then he'll walk away eventually.
No, he will be, and he'll hold off and he'll be on standby until he has his chance, until he feels like, oh, maybe she needs a shoulder to cry on or whatever, and then he'll have his chance or whatever. But guys are not just gonna be like, nah, she's trying to friend zone me. I gotta dip on her. No, a guy is just gonna fake it like he your friend.
So you be
and
around
then try to smash.
So she's with a whole bunch of sympathies. Y'all gotta know what's going on here. She's not talking about men like me. She's talking about sympathies that's gonna wait around and do whatever they gotta do to be in the shadows so they can get their little chance. And she's already telling you, once you friend zone, period. So why would you even go that route and try to even be with this woman once she calls you bro? Don't even waste your time.
No, but some women are different. So don't forget. Some women are different than me. When I call you bro, you're strictly bro. But, however, a lot of women are out here screwing their bros. So you just got to keep it real. That's just the generation we're living in. So it's just like, he's bro for now, but later on down the line, say if my main dude or my side dude act up, and I need somebody to talk to, if you spitting game and you know how to talk, what's up?
All right then. Now she's being real now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. So don't be in the bro category. There's no advantages of being a bro. She's telling you this. I've been telling you this since I've been on this show. Be about your business. Be straightforward. If they're saying no, believe them. Stop thinking that they're telling you things when they don't want to be bothered with you and then you think that you're going to change their mind. Believe what they say. Go the route that you want to go for yourself because they don't care about your feelings like you think that they do. Okay?
I say the same thing about men.
What?
I say the same thing about men.
And what is the...
Stick to your script, ladies. Don't...
What's the script, though? I'm telling the script.
Whatever they want. A lot of women know they want relationships, but then they settle for guys who are just stringing them along, and they're like, oh, what are we? Yeah, nothing. Stick to your script. Lay all your boundaries down at first, and just tell them, like, look, I'm looking for X, Y, Z. I'm looking to be in a relationship, whatever. If he not looking for a relationship, don't take him serious, period. Because he already told you he not looking for a relationship.
But you do know women got a shelf life, right? So you popping all this shit, right? She's popping all this stuff, but women got a shelf life. So she's 24. She got 11 more popping years out here if she's lucky.
I'm gonna be lucky.
If she's lucky. This is what we're talking about. So while they popping it, she's 24 right now. She looks like candy. She has no babies, right? She hasn't been through nothing. She hasn't gone through nothing to gain no weight. She don't look like she drink a lot, right? So she's not gaining no weight. Look at her drink. It's still here, all right? So she got 11 more years, but when those 11 years go by, she's gonna be sitting up there saying, this is what he was talking about. This is where he was standing at saying, why are these women making these decisions with these men thinking that they're gonna tell them what's up, they're gonna be simpy, and they're gonna win in the end. There is no winning if you're looking for a simpy dude. A simp or a simpy is failure, okay? You're looking for somebody who's gonna be straight up and tell you how they really feel, but you can't take the truth. So where are we gonna go from here?
Women can definitely take the truth.
No, they cannot. They want the truth. They say they do, but as soon as you give them the truth, it's an issue.
Why can't it be an issue?
No, that means that you don't want it. Because if there's a problem with me telling you the truth, why would I give it to you? There is no reason for me to tell you the truth if you're gonna give me a problem about it. I'm telling you the truth because I'm trying to get closer to you. I'm trying to show you who I am, right? Without judgment. So,
I disagree.
okay, tell me why.
Because men lie to you so they can get closer to you. Men don't tell you the truth. What you gonna say? Oh, I'm talking to 5 different girls.
Yep.
She not gonna take it serious?
Yes, she will.
No, she not.
Yes, she will. Every woman likes a man who gets a lot of vagina. Nobody wants a herb. You're not gonna be with a man.
Obviously, I want to think that, but I don't want to know that.
Why not? You don't want to. That's why I just said. You said you want to know the truth. I said no, they don't. I just said it. I said women say that they want to know the truth, and I said no, they don't. I told you the truth. You said I don't want to know that.
Because guess what? Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, I want you to be honest with me, but I want it to be an option for me to mess with you or not. I don't want you. And most guys lie to you to get what they want before you catch feelings. So now you caught feelings or whatever, and now they're telling you the truth. Why do that?
Because now I'm serious about you now.
No, that's not true.
I don't want to lead you down the wrong road. I like you now. I didn't like you before. I saw you. You was pretty. I didn't like you. Right? Once we had sex, I like her now. So since I like her now, I don't want to lead you down the wrong lying road. I'm going to tell you the truth on what's going on. This is me. And I hope that the sex and the love and the affection and the euphoria was so dope that you're going to accept me for my truth.
Men lie so that they can get you where they want you to be, so they can get you to catch feelings, and it'll be harder for you to leave them alone. And then they decide to tell the truth, a little bit of the truth, once they know, I got her where I want her to be. And it's just like, damn, now she blowing you up. She doing the most. And
we like that. We like that, though. That's exciting. Blow me up. Do the most. I love it. That means that what I'm doing to you is working. It's true. This is how we think. If you're not blowing me up, if I'm fucking with you.
That's why you gotta put, ladies, that's why you gotta play the game. Like, you gotta just blow him up, act like you a little crazy. You don't give a fuck about that nigga.
See?
And then, but you gotta stick to your script. That's what I'm saying. You gotta stick to your script. You gotta know what you want.
But
because if you don't, you're gonna be in your feelings and it's gonna be hard. And it's gonna be miserable. And you're gonna feel like you got your first breakup again. And that's not how we wanna feel.
But Armani,
yes,
I never said play a game. You went from me telling you the truth about myself to saying the women gotta play the game. How are you gonna play the game? If I'm being serious and I'm being straight up, if you play the game with me, how are we gonna succeed? We're never gonna succeed.
But I feel like everything is a game, to be honest.
Why?
Because it's not just one woman, like you said. It's competition. That's a game.
It's 20-1. No, y'all.
Exactly.
The women are playing the game. The men are chilling.
No, the men gotta play a game too, and that's the key.
Which ones are playing the game? The simpties or the ones that you really want to be with? Which ones are playing the game? Because the dude that you told me about, he didn't seem like he was playing no games with you. He was straight up with you. You didn't like it though. So why wouldn't he play a game to keep you? See, you looked at him like, oh, you just telling me whatever and I don't like it. Instead of saying, well, at least he's telling me the truth. Because you just told me men will lie to you to get whatever they want. But then when he's telling the truth and telling you about the feelings, You don't like that neither.
Because it's too soon for that.
So where do I go then? If I'm a man and I'm trying to be with you and I got a kid like your boyfriend, your ex-boyfriend had, what would his route be to keep you? And like really want to be with him and have you secure about being with him beyond what he did already?
Well, to be honest, I was secure. So that's probably what was the problem. I was comfortable. I was secure. But I think that it's important to still be, like, even outside of the cupcake or honeymoon stage, like, you still need to have that funness and that energy.
Definitely.
Right? And I feel like it's important to reassure your partner that, like, yo, you look beautiful, you look handsome, or whatever, or, just gas each other up, because a lot of people, once they get into that where they feel comfortable with each other, they feel like they don't have to do that anymore. So it's important to reassure your partner and make sure that they understand what you're appreciative of them about or for. But yeah.
Did you do that? Do you feel like that you did that with him and he turned his head? Or do you feel like that now you realize that you could have did that a little bit more?
No. I feel like I definitely did that.
So why he bounced?
Because I think it was maybe his family issues. He wasn't confrontational at all. So maybe it was, he was a very family-oriented person. So maybe it was his family in his ear. I got into it with his family too. So that's
here we go. Here we go. We finally found it out. I said, because it got to be something. I said, because you know what? Men don't leave pretty female. Women that look like this, they don't just wake up and bounce on them.
Okay, so you just leave a woman because she got into a little bit hiccup with your cousins? That's just corny.
Men don't leave women willingly that look like this. Something occurred, and that's why I wanted to get down to the bottom of things, because she said, yo, we was going good, he's this and he's that, but then we finally get down to it, I had a problem with the family. Family to somebody who's tight with their family is an issue. Major.
I know.
Right? Major problems. So whether you're right or wrong or not, the next relationship that you have, or if you get back with him, stay out the family way.
Oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stay out their way, because it could go left or right, whether you're right or wrong. You follow what I'm saying? That's a lesson. Maybe you needed to learn that because you're young. I don't know if you care, but she's 24 years old. You know what I'm saying? So right now, at least she's learning at this age, so she could be better when it's time for you to get with somebody that's really going to be there for the long term.
Right.
Because you don't want to be 35, 40 years old, which seems like it's far off, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be there learning these lessons that you're learning right now, because believe it or not, there are women that's just learning these lessons in their 40s or late 30s, and they're going to be by themselves for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? So you're not off.
So, Esso, I get what you're saying, and, I appreciate that. But I just want to know, what can men do because women only keep bringing up problems that they feel are recurring, like they feel like these are recurring issues and it's not being resolved. Why do men brush off issues instead of resolving the issue at hand? And then it wouldn't be reoccurring, it wouldn't be constant nagging, or you wouldn't feel like it's music that won't just go off. Why don't you guys just resolve the problem? Like, you guys just want it your way.
Well, what do you want from the man? What are you looking for then? Since we want it this way, what are you looking for? What way do you want it?
Well, I'm young and I want a guy who understands that. Like, I want a guy who understands that I'm young, I'm gonna live life. If I'm in a relationship with you, I'm not gonna cheat, but respect the fact that, I'm gonna live my life, and be supportive of that. Be supportive of, babe, go out, do this, do that, and, just be my number one fan. Like, that's what I would like in a guy.
So you want to be mixy, and you want me to support you being mixy. Is that what you're saying?
No.
So what are you saying? Be your number one fan, support you, let you go out. What do you want to do? Forget the man. What do you want to do that you want him to cooperate with?
I want him to be confident in a room full of ballers, millionaires, or whatever, and be like confident, like that's my woman. Like she's not gonna do anything to jeopardize what we have going on. And I think that men are insecure about things like that. And yeah.
Well, why wouldn't they be?
Well, why would they be?
Because pretty women rule the world. They got men you got men chasing you. You got men trying to change your mind. You know what I'm saying? This is what we know. So based upon what we know, we're looking to try to figure out what it is that you want. Okay, so you want me to be confident. What else do you want from me? Do you want me taking care of you?
Yeah.
Do you want me spending your money? Well, you know what I'm saying? Do you want me spending my money? Do you want to go on trips? Is that what you're looking for from a man? Well, you need to tell them that so we could say.
But why do a woman have to tell a man how to treat her? I feel like any man who's about it, like they're gonna be about it. Like they know how to treat a woman. They know what type of woman you're dealing with by the first time you even link with her. Like if she's a go-getter, if she's just a finesser, like you know what type of woman you're dealing with. So I think that you should be able to pick this apart and understand, like, all right, I'm gonna treat her differently. I'm gonna separate her from the others, like Jay-Z said, like, you know.
Oh, here we go with the quotables. Here we go. Here we go with the quotables. But again, like Jay-Z said what?
Yes, Jay-Z said, like, the problem is you treating the
one that you loving with the same respect that you treat the one that you humping. They ain't
exactly. Like you gotta know how to play women, and you have to know when you have a valuable woman on your shoulder.